I was a huge fan before I was in the show, and people are like, do you want to come out for my birthday? And I'm like, is it when Game of Thrones is on? Because I'm busy otherwise. So, no, I'm joking. Depends on who it is. No, I'd watch Game of Thrones, sorry, I would. One of the 1,000,000 words that I have in my head about season 8, probably like relentless. It's sort of all accumulating to this kind of epic ending, and the pace of the show is just getting faster and faster and like more intense, and you can just sort of feel this, the stakes getting higher and higher. It's like this energy and it's about to sort of erupt, and so many stories kind of get finished and all the answers sort of all come together at the end. And it took such a long time to film because of all of the action that happens. Like, it was no small undertaking. It was a lot of hard work, and I'm just so excited for people to see it. My favourite part of playing with Sunday has been having the opportunity to map out her journey. I mean, she started off as a girl who was incredibly intelligent, but she was enslaved, that's all she knew, and becoming a free-thinking, independent human being and having choice, and like that's been amazing, and sort of learning who she is, like just such a joy as an actor to do. And I've got to do it alongside some really amazing people, you know, through the storyline with Jacob, who plays Grey Worm, and her experiencing love and intimacy for the first time, and then also with Emilia, who plays Daenerys, and her finding friendship in this crazy, crazy world that is Game of Thrones, that's so brutal and violent. She and Grey Worm especially, they've just kind of created this little moment of sort of pocket of joy and like so sweet and pure. And it's been amazing to play that and be involved in that story. Speaking the Valyrian was probably the biggest challenge. The sentences have meaning and they do have structure. So after a while you start to become familiar with the sort of rhythm and some of the sounds and some of the pronunciations and words even. You know, you start to go, oh yes, I know that means dragon, I know that means queen, I know that means knight or whatever. The one phrase that I will forever remember is Daenerys' titles, because I've had to say them so many times. Daenerys Germasma Ionajot Demas and Lentro Targaryen Zeoprosi Welos Dorzalti Marino Dalia and so on. It's just a bunch, that's just like some of her 1,000,000 titles that she has. I think my favourite moment will kind of always be my first moment, because I just remember being so overwhelmed that I was there, and just like, because I was such a fan, and I walked onto a set that had something like 100 guys as the Unsullied in the helmets and we was in this beautiful set in Morocco, and I was like, this is crazy. And I was starting out on this, what has now been an incredible journey. I think that moment means so much to me now because I had no idea where it was going to go. What an incredible 6 years it's been. And I'm going to be watching every week, definitely.